So I just realized, like, our clothing-wise, we are just so grossly
Opposite?
contrasted right now. Because I'm wearing a suit because I had a job interview today, and you were just hanging out.
Yeah, I was just chilling.
And I just texted like, "Hey, you free today?"
Yeah.
So we saw Dirty Grandpa. The fuck do you guys think it was? Of course it fucking sucked.
It was really bad. Really bad. Like, in the
Like,
first...
this is like you're popping your bad movie cherry, basically, right here.
Oh, yeah. Within the first 10 seconds, I was like, oh, boy, we should have seen Fifth Wave instead.
That was our two choices. Like, all right, we're going to see one of these pieces of shit today. This is so bad, I might skip Fifth Wave. Go see, like, Ip Man 3 or something else instead.
Oh, my God. Go see anything but this movie. It was so bad. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Like, I'm really trying to think of, like, a movie that I've possibly seen that could be worse than this.
21 and Over.
Never saw. Is that a movie?
It's a movie that came out, like, it was the first year of doing this. It made my #1 for that year. It's actually,
I've never heard of it.
These two movies actually have a lot in common, because just like that movie, this movie is hateful, racist, homophobic, and cynical on every front.
Yeah.
And promotes the worst lessons.
Yes.
Namely that if you're successful in any regard, and you have a family that supports you and loves you, dump their sorry fucking asses, because you're not living your fucking dream you had when you were in high school.
Yeah, it was really pathetic. Like...
Who actually follows their dream from fucking Oh yeah, every decision I made when I was in high school was... I didn't go to high school, but it was a fucking winner.
Did you go to high school?
I was homeschooled.
Oh, lucky.
I went to community college. That was my high school.
They say that people who are high schooled are actually smarter.
Well, fuck them.
I don't know if that's
Nuts
true.
to them. I went to community college and I had my AS in computer programming. I was 18, so fuck off.
Nice.
It was 18 or 20.
I'm saying that I'm saying that they say that people who are homeschooled are smarter. So you're.
Oh, okay.
better than the
I thought you
rest.
meant the other way around.
No.
Like people in high school were smarter. It's like,
No.
well, fuck that.
No.
Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yes.
Sorry, I got really defensive there.
God, Michael.
It's this movie. It's like it's got the hate bred in me now. I mean, Robert De Niro. What the fuck, man?
This movie is literally how many groups of minorities can we possibly like offend within an hour and 45 minutes?
It's also that, and let's use 4 swear words total and repeat them ad nauseum for an hour and 45 minutes. I forgot an hour and 45 minutes can feel this long, and I watched Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas 5 times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you took a shot for every time Zac Efron said "what the fuck," you'd probably die within the first like 10 minutes.
Or
of the movie.
either say cock or dick or any or penis, or any variation of dick joke. It's like you would be dead. You would die of alcohol poison. You'd pass down the floor. God, that's fucking terrible.
I'd rather have alcohol poison. No, okay, I take that.
I wish I went to this movie drunk.
When I was going to the bathroom, I legit was sitting on the toilet thinking like, maybe I would have thought it was funnier if I was like really like blackout drunk. Like it seems like one of those movies where like it's like you go see stand up and like you're super super wasted and like you know what they're saying is offensive, but you're super wasted, so it's funny.
Maybe.
But if you weren't wasted, you'd be like, oh my god.
Well, if that's the case, our audience was passing something around because they were watching an entirely different movie than we were.
That's true. Like quite a few people in the theater were like laughing, and I was just like, I just felt like really tense the whole time. I was like, I feel really offended right now. And I'm like, I'm not even like heavily politically correct, but just so many of the things were just blatantly hateful. And I was like, oh my god, like it's not even tasteful humor. It's legitimately just, ugh.
I mean, guys, let me put it this way. This is worse than North of the North.
So bad.
Oh my god. I mean, like, I can't, like, I don't know why Robert De Niro agreed to do this.
I don't know.
I don't even know why Zac Efron agreed to do this.
Why anybody agreed to do this.
I mean, I don't even like Zac Efron, but I feel like even he deserves better than this.
It was so bad.
And that poor girl that got paid, like, did not get paid enough to fuck Robert De Niro.
Oh god, I know.
Everyone in this movie just looks miserable. It's just, everyone is awful. Every joke is just mean and hateful, and it's just like lowest of the low hate.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just feel it, like, off the page, like, whatever screenplay this is, just feels just hate-ridden, just words spewed from everyone constantly, just venom and shit spewing around.
Yeah.
And God, I've seen this movie for an hour and 45 minutes, and where you use the phrase spewed around, my thought went to somewhere else entirely. This movie's a bad influence.
It's so bad.
I mean, where do you even fucking start? I mean, its interpretation of black people alone.
I know. Oh my God. Like, instantly when, like, Robert De Niro meets this gay black character, and he's, like, throws out homophobic and racist comments right off the bat, and I'm sitting there like, oh no. Robert De Niro, why? And it just gets more and more uncomfortable, and I'm like, oh.
It just gets worse because the guy who's playing the gay character in this movie is so ridiculously flamboyant, where it's like...
It's such a stereotype.
Like I know gay people, and I know some people that are flamboyant too, but never to this degree. This feels like... This might as well be blackface.
Well,
this kind of feels like...
It's blatantly stereotyped, and it's like, ugh, why?
I mean, like, the stereotype... I mean, like, again... I'm gonna go in the Patton Oswalt routine where it basically says, you know, I might as well put on blackface and tap dance. That's just how stereotypical this shit is at this point. And just how blatantly offensive it is. And the whole thing where, like, and he has to run to this gang later, I guess that Robert De Niro beats the crap out of, and then they're hanging out together later, and Robert De Niro can speak slang now, apparently, or jive, that's what it was called in Airplane. Have you never seen Airplane?
No.
You should watch Airplane. But anywho, so and it's like the most stereotypical shit there too, because he's going
doing drugs,
like my jizzle and my fizzle and like everything
basically
ends
Snoop
zizzle.
Dogg.
Yeah, and I don't know, and they keep calling Zac Efron a lesbian for some reason.
Yep.
It's been a while. Like I was kind of laughing. I really set myself up for this when we walked into this because I said, you know, I've seen so many terrible movies at this point. I don't even really get mad anymore.
Can we take a minute to like talk about how like we're entering the movie theater and that guy turns to you and say, "You must be the fan of Robert De Niro," and then he turns to me, rips my ticket, and goes, "And you must be the fan of Zac Efron," and I'm like. Because I have a vagina? Like, do you know who I am?
Apparently not.
And I was just like, this is... the fact that this man that I don't know knows that I'm walking into Dirty Grandpa is disgraceful because I don't want anyone to know that I just watched this movie. Like, that I put $6.50 towards this movie because it was so bad.
That's like the time me and Patrick went to go see Tyler Perry's A Single Moms Club.
I don't need...
And I walked up the ticket. I looked at the ticket counter. I was like, "Hi."
I'll give you an extra $5 to pretend this never happened.
No, the funny part was I said one for Single Moms Club, and the guy stops, looks up at me, and goes, "You sound almost like you're ashamed of it." And Patrick, who being the loving friend that he is, goes, "Oh no, it's gonna be great."
Oh man.
Oh my God. I mean, like.
And like. There was even like a lot of distasteful like especially at the end with like the deaf guy and the
what the fuck was that all about?
That was offensive too. I was like
let's talk about that scene for a goddamn minute, because the whole thing is like it's almost verbatim 21 and over, which is basically saying like, hey, you know that successful job you have at a law firm where you have a beautiful wife, and though she's kind of a bitch, but
she was annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't blame him for wanting to leave her.
That I don't blame. But that being said, like, just abandon your job, go in this ridiculous chase scene.
Yeah,
that was so unnecessary.
And those cops annoyed me so much.
It just, again, everyone's just fucking hateful. But anyway.
And disgusting. Like, when she took the phone and, like, put it down her pants and took a picture of her cooch, like, no one wants to see your fucking cooch. Sorry, excuse my language. But like, no one wants to see your hairy
If this
cooch.
video gets flagged as not eligible for monetization, I'll know why.
You see someone just plop, I don't know if it was actually Robert De Niro's penis, but...
Probably not.
You see just, like, a penis plopped in front of you, which, you know... Props to, like, you know, you always hear in the, like...
I'm getting warm in here.
It's all the hot air from the anger. But, you get used to seeing tits and coochie all over, like, media, and so props to finally showing a penis, but I don't want to see a penis!
Especially now it's Robert De Niro.
Especially now it's Robert De Niro. So I was like, oh my God.
I mean, I will give him credit. He got in shape for the movie, surprisingly. But
True.
Shape-ish. But...
For an old dude.
Oh God! I mean, it's
just like.
But anyway, the whole movie leads up to this climax. I use quotations for that. That wasn't even meant as a joke. God damn it! That's what movie's done for me. Use every variation of that. There's even like a dick swastika at one point.
Yeah.
Because that was necessary. Ha!
Oh, God.
It's penises. Should not say that with the windows down. Anywho, but anyway, Zac Efron eventually decides like, oh no, I'm not gonna marry her after all. But his grandpa apparently is just really an invasive, unlikable asshole. Because even when they have his big wedding reception, big rehearsal dinner, the grandpa decides to hack into the slideshow and put up dirty pictures of the
experiences
groom.
that they recently had.
Yeah, and I guess that's supposed to him saving the day somehow. I guess I don't know
how that.
But either
redeemed him as.
In the way, I guess he also has this cousin who actually makes T.J. Miller look tolerable, which I never thought was gonna happen. But someone actually did. Someone actually made T.J. Miller, person I notoriously can't stand, look likable in comparison. Starts
really annoying.
Anyway, so Zac Efron's on this balcony. The wife's on the other side of the room. They could easily hear each other if they yelled.
Yeah.
But for some reason, we gotta have a full 5-minute sketch.
Yeah.
Where Zac Efron has to whisper to douchebag cousin, who fuck his name. He doesn't deserve to be.
I don't even remember what his name was.
So I said like, hey, can you tell her that I don't want to? I remember. I'm sorry about it. You guys like, I can't reach over there, so like, I'm gonna talk to this guy. Hey, you do it.
So he chooses his two family members with disabilities to try and relay the message. The first person was deaf. The second person had to hold up whatever that device is to speak through the thing.
And it's somehow like she can't hear any of this. And the room's not that fucking big. Just yell it, asshole.
Yeah, and it just was, it just seemed really stupid and offensive and unpractical, if anything.
Just insanely unnecessary. It's like, she can probably hear you guys talking about this right now.
Yeah.
Why is it that hard? I don't, like, she even says on the other side of the room, oh, by the way, I fucked your cousin, and the cousin heard that!
Yeah. Yeah.
So why the fuck, I don't know.
I don't know.
So hateful. So, and, again, just drop your job with the law firm and go hang out with a girl who is with a bunch of hippie douchebags, who they literally portray as hippie douchebags. Yep. So, yeah, that's gonna end well. That always ends well. Hey, that girl you met for a weekend, try. Just dump everything and go for that one.
Be with her
what
in
could
the middle of the
possibly
ocean
go
for
wrong?
an entire year with nothing but a backpack and a knife. Now, that would be an interesting movie. Right?
If only it ended in a horror slasher movie at the end. That'd be the only way it's acceptable. It's like, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna be swearing a lot. This woman's going to her car, and I do not want to accidentally offend her. But it's just, Christ almighty. This is easily going to be one of the worst movies of the year. I can tell right now.
Absolutely.
And I've looked at a list for this year, and it does not look good. I can tell you right now, this is definitely going to be on the worst. If it's not, that just shows you how much worse the other movies on the list were. Oh, God. I mean, even then, the climax doesn't make any sense, too, because they start chasing down on this guy's...
Yeah.
So many people in this movie just won't shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, I know. This drug dealer, so his car is an ice cream truck that he uses to sell drugs out of, and they leave from the reception into this ice cream truck and try to catch the bus where the chick, the new love interest of Zac Efron, is leaving.
It's basically the climax to Liar Liar, except it's a bus instead of an airplane.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Liar Liar?
A very long time ago.
Okay, fair enough.
Very long time.
At least that one you've actually seen.
Yes.
But, Annie, which made no sense to me, is like, wait, she's going to a boat. They're riding there. Just meet her at the dock, you idiot. I mean... That
would be too easy. And that would make sense, right?
That would be sensible, and that's somehow the police get chasing because the bus is somehow going 95.
Right?
Which, fuck you, that's going 60 at most.
I also don't know how the ice cream truck could go that fast.
Yeah, so fuck off, that is not 95. I mean, that's being nitpicky, but still, there's so much hateful shit in this movie. It's every second when there is not a dick joke, there is just hateful nonsense.
Yeah.
It's racist, it's homophobic, it makes good actors look horrible.
Mm-hmm.
How low the mighty have fallen. I cannot believe Robert De Niro agreed to this. And granted, his track record the past couple years has not been great, but man, I know he can do better than this.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's just Robert De Niro was the man. He was the Godfather. He goes from that to this. Fuck. So I think it's safe to say you've passed the initiation rites.
Yes.
Welcome to the group officially.
God.
So you can't really call yourself an MTCN member unless you have to see one of these pieces of shit. I think with Grant it was Scary Movie 5.
Wow. That was a while ago. Huh?
That was 3 years ago. Yep.
Wow.
That's how long we've been doing this now. I think the second week we did this, we had to see movie 43.
It's funny, I still laugh at like how we met. Like we were literally in a theater and it was like, I don't know, there might have been like a couple other people in the theater, but it was like me and Karina and then you and Grant over there. And I think I was talking about the game I was playing on my iPad. Which was
you did something to catch my attention.
Well, because it was something nerdy. And then you were like, and then you started like talking to us.
I like how I sound like the Cookie Monster in this scenario. Cookie?
Me one cookie. And so, no, I just remember like you and Grant like kind of just being like, are you talking about nerdy things? And I was like, well, a matter of fact, I am. And then we just kind of like started talking and...
Hey, I have good instincts when it comes to people. So I'm like, and I made a good call that day.
Yeah, but that was a good movie, Ex Machina.
Ex Machina was a great movie.
Yeah.
It's like, I think this is kind of penance though, because I think the first review I ever did with us for Mad Max Fury Road, which is my number one.
I feel like every movie's just gone down from here.
Well, of course,
We need to see another good movie together.
Well, it's January,
True,
to be fair.
true.
We're not gonna get anything to at least February.
Yeah.
Well, we got Kung Fu Panda 3 next week. That's actually getting pretty good reviews.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's like at 83
Oh,
in
wow.
Rotten Tomato right now.
Nice.
I mean, like, all the Kung Fu Panda movies, like, way better than the trailers make them look out to be.
Fair enough, yeah.
I don't know. Mad Max Fury Road is my number one best movie of last year.
It was.
So you went from the best to
literally the worst.
The worst so far.
Oh, yeah.
And we still got a long fucking way to go. I still got to see
I know.
I still got to see. I might skip Fifth Wave and see Ip Man 3 instead. There's a Charlie Kaufman movie playing Camera 7. It's like, what's it called? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Where'd I put my damn phone? If I lost my phone in the goddamn theater, I'm gonna just blow a gasket. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's like, God damn it, this movie took my phone too! What more can you take from me?
My dignity.
I lost that year
Yeah.
one. I gave up my dignity when I did that Spider-Man dance video a few years ago.
You did a Spider-Man dance video?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you haven't seen that?
No.
Don't.
Wait, have I? I don't think...
We met long after I made that video, so I doubt you have. But don't look it up, please.
Well,
I had-
the fact that you just told me not to look it up means that I'm going to look it up.
God damn it. I lost a bet. So I had to dance to, it was Nicki Minaj's not Nicki Minaj, Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball.
In a Spider-Man outfit?
The Spider-Man outfit is my idea, because I have a theory, like, if you're going to do something really stupid, go all the way or don't waste your fucking time. And I've kind of made that's kind of my mantra for life in general. But the problem is some asshole friends I had at the time decided to take some key screenshots of that video and then made it the screensaver for the computer at the radio station I was working for at the time.
Nice.
And every time someone would change it, they would switch it back. So,
That's awesome.
And for a solid 3 months, I saw my face and crotch shot as a screensaver
That's great.
That was an interesting time. I mean, do you have anything else to say really about this fucking movie?
Oh, God.
I mean, there's like so many parts.
I feel like I'm already trying to just pretend like I didn't see it, so I feel like I'm like blocking it out of memory, but yeah.
I mean, there's just so much shit in this movie. Like, it's one of those movies, it's kind of like how I felt about Robin and Jessica Jones, where it's like...
About who?
Robin, that really obnoxious woman in Jessica Jones. The one that just screamed and was unpleasant in every scene she was in.
Was that the sister of the weird brother? Okay.
Yeah, that woman,
Oh
woman
my
I
God.
could
She was,
not stand. That's every character in this movie.
She was unbearable. Yeah.
That's every character in this movie. And like that's Robert De Niro, that's Zac Efron, that's his fucking fiance, that's the bros who one I guess is supposed to be fat, even though at best he's average. Fuck off, that's fat.
Yeah. That whole
Like it's fat shames, it's homophobic, it's racist. And it's just strangely, this feels like some weird way to justify using the N-word.
Oh God, I know. Yeah. That whole scene, that whole everything with the gang and like that club of like primarily African American people and like that was just like the second they walked in, I'm like, oh well, this is gonna be really racist and offensive. Like I just knew it wasn't gonna go well.
Like it's these kinds of comedies I can't stand where it's appealing to the frat boy mentality. I hate that shit so much because there's no effort. There's no effort. This is like there's no attempt to do anything with the concepts you have. It's just like, if I just make penis jokes everywhere, that counts as comedy, because I don't know what comedy means, apparently.
I can't stand that. Yeah, like, it was really, like, I love comedy. I love smart humor.
Yeah.
There was nothing smart about this movie at all. Nothing.
No. Oh. Grant's gonna be so happy he missed out on this one.
You're welcome, Grant.
And I'm so glad Patrick didn't know this movie existed.
I wish I knew this movie didn't exist.
It's okay. You'll have something to talk to in therapy later.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be doing. It's like, I saw Robert De Niro in the dream again, Doc.
I saw his penis in my dream.
He was next to my bed. I can't unsee it now. God, I hope that wasn't his real penis.
Oh, God.
There's a phrase I never thought I'd say. That's January for you. Oh, man, I hope I didn't actually see Robert De Niro's penis in the movie.
Yeah.
I'd rather wake up to the horse head from The Godfather next to me than the Robert De Niro. I honestly kind of...
There was a horse head in the movie, too.
Oh, yeah, there was. That's
not a real one.
That fucking meme mask. Fuck off with that. That's another thing I'm tired of seeing. Like, I don't get...
Where did that come from?
I don't know. It became a thing, and it didn't go away for a while, and now it's trying to bring it back, or it just massively outdated.
Massively outdated.
That's the problem with these kind of movies. We're going to encounter the exact same goddamn thing in 50 Shades of Black next week. We're just like, oh, they write these things when they're relevant, not taking into consideration that it's not going to be by the time the movie comes out.
Yeah.
Like, and just in 50 Shades of Black, there's already that, just in the trailer, there's some spoof, like that whole Kim Kardashian butt photo.
Oh, that happened, like, forever ago.
Yeah, there's a spoof on in this movie. Not in this movie, in 50 Shades of Black. Fucking Wayne Brothers. Every year, every time I see one of the movies, I can almost guarantee it's gonna pop up on the worst list.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Fuck this movie.
Trailers!
Trailers. The next one will be better. No matter how bad the next one's gonna be, it's probably gonna be better than this.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Gods of Egypt trailer again.
Oh, right.
Which I was like...
You know what I noticed this time was that during some scenes he has an eye patch and sometimes he doesn't. I'm like...
Well, it's because, like, they actually kind of explained that.
Did they?
Like, in, like, an earlier trailer, because he initially fought Gerald Butler and lost, so like, Gerald Butler took his eye as, like, punishment.
So essentially, Jaime Lannister traded his arm for an eyeball?
Actually took both his eyeballs, and, like, other guy, like, his sidekick in the movie rescues one of the eyeballs. That's why it has an eye patch.
Oh.
Yeah. Lovely. I don't know. It looks like... Honestly, I got a lot of reminders. I think, what was it, 2008 Clash of the Titans?
Oh, right. I actually never watched it.
I saw my dad in theaters, and it was good, man. It was okay. Pretty much exactly what you expect, but honestly, the style and ways movie looks almost exactly the same.
It's a lot of CGI. It
also looks kind of worse than the last Clash of the Titans did. At least Clash of the Titans.
That was years ago when that came out, right?
I know. I was a kid. I think I was a teenager when that game came out.
Wow.
Fuck. I'm getting old. Then we got Now You See Me 2. I can't believe this movie's getting a fucking sequel.
I never saw the first one.
It wasn't anything to cry home about. It was like a movie that existed. You kind of forgot a lot about it after you left. And then I was like, okay, this is just like gonna be one of those movies. And then it started Daniel Radcliffe at the very end. I was like,
that was pretty funny.
I was like, fuck, now I have to go see it.
Yeah.
Because Daniel Radcliffe's adorable.
That was, yeah.
Wait, is it not Radcliffe?
It's Radcliffe.
Okay, it is Radcliffe. I got mixed up. I was like Garfield. I was like, wait, no, that's Spider-Man.
Yeah,
that's
you're thinking Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, and like, no, he's adorable. And like, he's been slowly finding his identity after Harry Potter.
True.
It's been a long time coming, because The Woman in Black was not a very good movie.
I didn't bother seeing that one.
It wasn't very good. I liked him in Horns. Horns is a great
Horns was good.
But Horns is a great B movie.
B movie is a good way to put it, because I didn't know what to expect going into that movie, and
I was pleasantly surprised by that.
Pretty funny, and it was like it was very interesting.
Like I genuinely enjoyed that movie. Like,
yeah, no, it was actually pretty good.
Like that's a scene when the guy wakes up from anesthesia and the two people are just fucking on the bench.
Oh my god!
You said we could. No, I didn't. You nodded your head slightly. That was great.
Oh Oh god, that movie was.
It's like, are those horns? Goddamn right, they're horns. Stab. I want to watch it again now, and I can't think of.
Yeah.
That's a good movie to drink beers with and have fun with
Yes, I was
friends.
gonna say that. That would, yeah.
That'd make for a good funny movie night. That
Yeah.
and Dracula Untold.
Actually, I haven't watched that.
That one is so dumb. It's amazing. There's a scene in that movie where the main villain goes, "Oh, they're afraid of Dracula, huh? Well, you're not afraid of what you can't see," so he blindfolds his entire army.
Wow.
Where it's like, I'm not sure you know how horror works.
Yeah.
Because I think things you can't see are fucking
Works,
terrifying. That movie's also kind of amazing for the wrong reasons. But anyway, Now You See Me Too. I don't know. It looks like a movie that exists.
Yeah, I think the only movie I've seen Jesse Eisenberg in was Zombieland, which I actually really like Zombieland.
Yeah, I like
but,
Zombieland too.
I haven't seen anything with him since.
I've seen him in a few
so I
things,
don't
like
know.
Social Network he was really good in.
Okay.
I know he's playing Lex Luthor now.
Right.
I've seen some other stuff beyond that. He's genuinely a good actor. He does kind of play the shy guy shtick quite a bit.
Yeah, he's pretty typecast. I really like. Why can't I remember his name? The guy who was also in Zombieland.
Oh, Woody Harrelson.
Yes, I think he's funny.
Love Woody Harrelson.
So I think.
No, he's a genuinely great actor. You see, like
Yeah.
some of the other shit he's done. Like I think he had that movie where, or like True Detective. He was great in that.
Actually, I haven't watched that.
True Detective.
I heard it's going like it's kind of losing.
Well, like it had the first season, then the showrunner quit, and then they replaced somebody else, and then they didn't know what the hell they were doing with it, and then it plummeted.
That's yeah.
That's usually how it goes. Very common story. And then we got the Brothers Gimsey or whatever the fuck that movie was. That was the one with Mark Strong and that guy from Borat.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am so tired of Reba Wilson. Is that her name?
Rebel Wilson.
Whatever the fuck her name. I'm so sick of
Yeah.
her.
She didn't do a good accent either. I was like, is she supposed to be?
I think she's Australian in real life.
she's
isn't she?
Australian in real life, but she was trying to pull some. What accent are they doing?
I don't know.
Some like north like.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really care. Yeah, I have to see her again in another movie called How to Be Single or whatever that movie is. It comes out on Valentine's Day.
Oh right, I think I saw a trailer for that.
And that looks fucking terrible. Robin Williams just does the same thing. It's just a series of fat jokes and stumbling jokes. It's the same goddamn thing. Borat does the same goddamn thing. I mean, I don't necessarily have problems with the actor because I've seen him do good stuff. Like, he was really good in Hugo.
I didn't see that.
That's a good movie. Hugo and even Les Mis I'll give him credit for.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Les Mis.
Yeah, so it's like he's done good stuff, but he keeps doing this shit. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Mark Strong, too. Granted, there was like one or two jokes in the trailer that kind of made me chuckle a little bit.
Yeah, there's a couple that made me chuckle, but I don't know. Like, I just feel like.
Like, I will admit the gun joke kind of made me chuckle a little bit.
It was kind of funny.
Just kind of oh, yeah, no wonder you guys like these. Like, please just really distance you from the guilt of your actions. Like, okay, that was actually kind of a funny line.
Yeah, that was.
There was one more I heard you laugh at. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh, it was. I shouldn't have laughed at it, but it was the one where he gets shot in his penis by the tranquilizer.
Yeah, I was like,
And
you gotta
he
suck it out.
You gotta
Okay.
suck it out.
What would you like on your tombstone?
Yeah, because he
It's
said.
like, suck it! And he goes,
Yeah.
okay, what font would you like that?
Yeah,
So it's like, okay.
That's what I laughed at.
It's a dumb joke, but I mean, it's kind of funny.
It was kind of funny.
I don't know. It looks like one of those comedies. It looks funnier than
It's like
this
one of those
movie.
movies. Yeah, I think it would probably make me laugh more than Dirty Grandpa. But it would be one of those movies where I would like laugh and then feel guilty for laughing afterwards. Like, "God, did I really just like reduce myself to laughing at that?
Like, I've done that sometimes. I've gone to movies and I'll like laugh at something and I'll get mad at myself for laughing. Like, damn it.
Yep. I feel like that's how I would be. With
My
movies.
ex actually did that when I showed her Adventures of Adventure Time.
What's Adventures of Adventure Time?
Not like, did I say Adventure? When I showed her episodes of Adventure Time.
Oh, you
is what I meant
said
to say.
Adventures of Adventure Time, and I was like, is that like a movie?
That was-
Adventure Time? Okay.
That might be the title of the movie. They actually are making a movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's in pre-production. But yeah, like when I showed her episodes of Adventure Time, she did not want to watch it. But I got her to laugh once. I was like, damn it. So that, and then we got Bronze. That was the one with like the bronze Olympian who gets hurt, so she has to go to yeah. Another one of, oh look, I can say dirty phrases. That's funny, right?
It didn't look
Comedy.
funny at all.
No.
It looked like her voice annoyed the shit out of me.
It looks kind of a lot like this movie, to be honest.
I
Just
agree.
another hateful movie that thinks just because you use a few curse words and use variations of that counts as comedy. No, it fucking doesn't. It takes effort, god damn it.
It looks
Now,
so
you can
stupid.
swear and be funny, but you gotta do it right.
But, yeah.
There's a right and a wrong way. Like, I swear all the time, and I'm hilarious. See, right there. I just got a joke.
So modest.
I know. It's okay. People watch my show long enough know that I make fun of myself all the time. It's like, what does Matthew say? I'm an asshole, but I'm not an asshole about it.
Yeah.
I'm a dick. It's okay. See, I just use dick. I gotta laugh. That was more than anything in Dirty Grandpa accomplished.
I don't think I laughed at all in Dirty Grandpa. I might have had like a couple of
Yeah,
I
like
don't
maybe in
think
the
I, like-
beginning.
I don't
like,
think I laughed.
I just sat there just, oh, please fucking end. Just end. Like, when you actually consciously say in your head, I kind of want to die right now, that's not a good sign for your movie.
Yeah.
And I felt I had a horrible joke in my head when I saw the poor woman in front of us, who at least she was having a good time.
Oh.
Bec-
I thought she was gonna die for a minute when she started coughing, and I like really started to like.
Yeah, I know. Like I felt bad, because it's well. I'm glad she enjoyed the movie. Like, I'll say that much, because it looks like that woman deserves to have a good time. But the horrible thought was like, oh man, if whatever she has doesn't kill her first. Dirty Grandpa might.
Oh man.
Oh God. And then we got Deadpool at least.
Yes.
We got the Red Band trailer too, which is like, see, there is a good way to use curse words right.
True.
Use it for emphasis. You don't use it as the punchline.
Yes.
That's what it comes down to. I think like there's something, it just makes something funnier when you hear phrases like turn someone to kebab, and then or turn someone to a fucking kebab.
Yeah.
Pick which one's funnier.
I'm really excited for that movie, just because it's like, he's so snarky and I love it.
I hope it's good. I'm a big fan of the 90s comics that I'm assuming a lot of this is based on.
I'm just really like, I think this might have been mentioned last time. Like, I hope they don't have all the funny parts like in the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
they don't have all the fight sequences in the trailer, because I've just seen that same car sequence in everything I've seen.
Well, I
of
imagine
this.
they will, because I can't like. They seem to mention that there's going to be some kind of like going after some big bad who's after his woman.
Yeah, it's
so,
Ajax.
Like, that hasn't really been like
No, like all
portrayed in the trailer much.
No, all the characters that are in the movie are from the 90s comics more than modern day comics, which is, in my opinion, the better era. But because I'm a huge nerd and I know this shit. But like, Ajax was like one of the big villains in the comic book series. And it wasn't like the main rival at the time, but he was one of the bigger ones, and honestly kind of overshone the actual person they tried to make the rival. But he was a big part of it. The girlfriend in the comic books was not a very big part at all. Like, she's actually kind of forgotten after they tell the origin story. She's just gone. Doesn't come back.
Isn't Deadpool just like so raunchy, and
He's actually not that raunchy in the original 90s books.
Okay.
In the original, he is now. But back then, like, he was still violent and stuff like that, and you saw, like, Wolverine stabbing the shit out of him and stuff like that. But, like, honestly, the humor was very PG-13. So that's why people, guys, like, you can only have an R-rated Deadpool. It's like, no, you can have a PG-13. It might not be as good, but you can do it.
Yeah.
And still be faithful to the source material. I would say, like, the original, like, 90s humor was a lot more juvenile. I would say. Well, it's always been juvenile, but more so.
Okay.
Like, I think there's one, he used to have, like, a hologram projector, like, in a suit, so he can disguise himself as anybody.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So there was one joke where he had where he's in, like, a mental hospital, and he's disguised as an orderly or, like, as a doctor or somebody like that, and somebody starts going, "Doctor, I need, like, I think the visions are coming back." It's like, oh, well, how about this? Turns back off. Booga, booga, booga. Turns it back on. And then the caption below says, "Years of therapy undone, folks." That was kind of humor. Have you ever seen that picture of Deadpool with the little thought that says, my common sense is tingling? That's where that comes from.
Got it.
It was actually really good. Like, that was one that actually made the character really complex and honestly kind of terrifying when they wanted to make him. Like, that's what I guess I'm going on a big Deadpool rant right now, but I think that's why I've always been cautious about making a movie about this, because I feel like they're always focused too much on the meme bait for Deadpool rather than what actually makes him a complex character.
True. Because
I remember there was one scene in the comic books where there's actually a point where he actually has a prisoner, a blind prisoner, that is in the trailer. They call her Blind Al. And it's played kind of for laughs through the majority of the book until you see where he basically kept her and tortured her for months
Oh, wow.
And there's one point that he basically just gets super pissed off after like an invasion of privacy and throws both like him and Weasel, played in this way by T.J. Miller, in there, and basically just force them kind of to fend for themselves. So they make a point he is not a good person. Mm-hmm. So like I doubt that's gonna make it into the movie, but I would love it if it did, because that very complex character actually. But that huge tangent aside, last trailer, Neighbors 2. I'd rather talk about Deadpool.
Well, I feel like Neighbors 2 would be funnier than Dirty Grandpa.
Yeah, well, it has Zac Efron in it too. So
I know.
Because you're such a huge fan.
Apparently, according to the guy who runs my tickets, because I have a vagina, I clearly have the hots for Zac Efron.
I should have come in and go, no, buddy, that's me. That would have blown his mind.
That would hilarious.
Next time. He's like,
Oh my god.
you gotta run, buddy. That's all me.
Yes.
Robert De Niro's dick and Zac Efron's abs. Notice how I'm not doing flamboyancy. Anyway.
Exactly.
I don't know. I didn't like Neighbors 1 very much. I
didn't watch that.
I doubt I'll like the sequel. I like the girl plays Hit Girl okay. But
It plays what?
Hit Girl in Kick-Ass?
Oh, okay. I actually haven't seen Kick-Ass.
You ever seen Kick-Ass? Add to the list. We're just gonna make a list, right? They're gonna make sit down and make you watch like Clockwork Orange. We're gonna have eyes all wide. Right? You will watch all the Mad Max movies. Alright, so I think that's all we got. So do you got any final thoughts for this movie?
No.
I like how you just sound so beaten down and broken. And it's like the only, like, the one really bad movie I've made you see so far.
I think I'm just gonna start. I think the second I left theater, I was already trying to forget the movie, just pretend like it didn't happen.
You can try, but that dirt ain't ever coming off.
I know. Robert De Niro's dick's gonna haunt me in my nightmares forever.
On that final thought.
On that final note.
On Robert De Niro's dick, we'll sign off. See you guys later this week. Bye.